back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I always forget how fucked it is being in a country where you have to pay for healthcare. That's the other thing I love about Australia. The doctors are absolutely fucking useless cunts, but you don't have to pay for them. You don't have to pay for hospital, the doctors, most ultrasounds and x-rays you don't have to pay much for. It's a good place to get sick. India is not a good place to get sick. I don't know what the fuck the poor do when they get sick here. I think they just die. There are local free hospitals, but Jesus Christ, you do not want to go into them for fucking surgery. And there's little rural hospitals, if you can even call them that. They're fucking not hospitals. They're not even doctor's offices. They're sheds with benches. They're fucked. I went and visited my sister-in-law when she was doing a placement out at one of these rural places, and it was fucked. I put a photo of the rural hospital here up on Instagram ages ago, but I think it was just on my story, so I'll fucking find it and chuck it back up. But they are fucking dire, the hospitals here. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is because yesterday, the dog here, the German fucking shepherd, bit my kid's face. That's the only way I can describe it. He bit his face. He was fucking lucky he came out pretty much unscathed, but you don't know with the dogs here whether they have fucking rabies or not, or any of the animals. So we had to go down to the hospital and do all the rabies shit. I would have been like, let's just roll the dice with it. The dog doesn't look like it has rabies. It does have a massive hole in its fucking throat for some reason. When we got back from the wedding, this fucking dog had a hole in its throat, like an open fucking wound, like a full-on open wound with maggots growing out of it. Like, how the fuck did that happen? So this dog is on antibiotics and painkillers and shit. It's barely fucking alive. It actually looks like it might have rabies at the moment. I would have rolled the dice with the rabies. I know he's my only son and rabies can kill you within 24 hours, but the hospital's like a 10-minute drive away, and it ended up costing a fair bit of money. So I would have rolled the dice if I was by myself, but I didn't want to make the call, and it would have looked heartless, me saying it in front of the family. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine, I think, maybe. We'll have a better idea in 24 hours whether he'll be fine. But anyway, there's so many fucking doctors around. About 30 phone calls were made, and we were instructed to go down to the hospital and get the fucking rabies vaccine and also monoclonal antibodies, the shit they're treating fucking COVID-19 with. They said go and get that. I think that one was because he was bitten on the face and it spreads quicker in the face. He wasn't really injured. The dog definitely tried to bite his head. He had teeth marks on the top of his forehead and then his top lip as well. So the dog is definitely gone straight after his face. But I heard later on, I got the full story later on, that my kid actually stamped the dog's foot. It was murky whether it was deliberate or not, but it seems like the kid had it coming, especially when this dog has a fucking hole in its throat. But anyway, we get to the hospital and the doctors that my sister-in-law knows and my wife knows have called the doctors at this hospital. Everyone knows what's going on. So we go to this private hospital. We turn up. The doctor knows us. He's like, yep, it's a dog bite to the face. You need the monoclonal shit, and you need the vaccine. And the vaccine, the rabies vaccine, this is how it goes down. You get an injection on day 0. So as soon as you can after the dog bites you. Then you get it on day 3, another one. And then you get it on day 7, another one. And then you get another one on day 14, and then you get another one on day 28. And then after that, you're covered for 2 years, so you can go fuck with monkeys and slap dogs in the head. You can do whatever you want. So the doctor goes and fucking gets the vaccine and the monoclonal antibody shit. He actually called it something else, but it's the same shit. He comes back. It was just routine as fuck. They give him 2 jabs, 1 in each thigh. We're there for about 45 minutes. As soon as he gets jabbed, my wife's like, can we get the bill, please? Because they charge for everything by the hour. And the nurse is like, no, just let him sit for a little while. We'll see how he reacts to this shit. And my wife's like, yeah, all right. While he's sitting, how about you get the fucking bill? So they went and got the bill and they fucking come back and it's 350 Australian dollars. 350 Australian fucking dollars. I was like, can you do some fucking surgery on him so we get some value for money here? Just fucking take something off. Take something off, take something out. Let's fucking get him cut open. That is fucking insane. 350 Australian fucking dollars for a 45-minute hospital visit in India. In fucking India. We can't even afford that. How the fuck are poor people going to afford that? I don't know how the fuck poor people survive here. That's probably why there's so many fucking people here, is because everyone's like, let's just have 14 fucking kids because 8 of them are going to die of rabies. And they charge for everything too. You go through the bill. I wish I fucking had the bill now. But they charge for the medicine, they charge for the doctor, they charge for the nurses, they charge for the bed. They fucking charge for the 3 syringes they used. It was 24 rupees a syringe. They charged us 50 cents. They charged us fucking 50 cents for the syringes. Just include the fucking syringes in the package. But that's not even the worst one. The syringes are like fine. They charge for that white fucking paper thing you put on the bed. They charge for the fucking gloves the nurses and doctors were wearing. They charge for fucking everything. I said to my kid afterwards, I'm like, you're never allowed to get sick again, ever. I'm like, if you get sick, then I'm sorry, you're on your own. There's not going to be a lot we can do for you. But thank fuck my sister-in-law's here tomorrow so she can fucking administer the second shot. And I'm going to watch her. I'm going to get her to teach me how to fucking inject cunts because I'm saving that $300 fucking dollars and it didn't look that fucking hard. I mean, they didn't even have to find a vein like a skillful fucking junkie. They just jammed it into the fucking muscle of the thigh. I think I can manage that. Somehow I'll fuck it up, but there's 5 injections. By the last one, I'll be good. So don't get sick in fucking India. That's nothing compared to the States either. Don't get sick anywhere unless it's free. I think I'm going to become a black market doctor. It's my fucking calling. I was reading the other day that being a doctor was more like being an artist back in the day, not a scientist. You had to have a feel for healing, like an artist has a feel for whatever artists do. And I think I have a feel for healing. I'm open for business anyway. Anyway, there goes another $350 down the fucking gurgler. It's never fucking ending, but that will do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, fucking subscribe to Patreon. The links are in my social media bios, and my social media is Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Go there, join the Patreon, and I'll see you the fuck later.